Welcome back to the garage. Tonight we're going to be doing more on the Beast. And if you saw yesterday's video, the video that I posted on, Wednesday? That one. I hinted at we're going to be doing some CAD work. No, not computer-aided drafting. Cardboard-aided design. We're going to be working on that. We're going to be making a couple of those little pieces, if I can point here, in there to help reinforce the back side of that cracking frame. I cut a piece last night and realized I just eyeballed it in place and it doesn't fit for crap. So, cardboard aided design. I'm going to use some of the excess cardboard back there. Yep, just flattened it. It's going to be useful. So I'm going to use that. We're going to get under the car, do some drawing. I'm going to show you what my intent is. Now, to see whether or not I can actually make that out of metal is another story. So, let's dive into the car. It's cold. I've had this little heater going all day, well, for the last couple hours here, just to take the edge off of it while I finish up dinner with the family. It's snowing outside. It's cold. Need a heated shop. We'll get to that later. Alright, here we are. We're under the car. It's cold. The lighting's terrible, but it's what we got. You all know the struggle of working under your car in the wintertime without a ton of light. Alright, so here's the driver's side. Yep, double check, driver's side. We're working on. This is the chunk of metal that I cut. Whoa! With the intent of it fitting nicely in that hole. Now, I just eyeballed this guy, held it up, drew some Sharpie marks, and said, I think it'll be about there. Well, I wasn't far off, truthfully. So, I get a nice view of my coil spring while I find my template. So, I just transferred what I had to a piece of cardboard. And the intent is to have it sit in here. Something like that. Yeah, well, that's what we got. So, I've got it lined up with the body mount. Like I said, lighting's awful down here. I got it lined up with the body mount on the back side. I've got it lined up top, up that way a little bit. So, I'm going to transfer this with a couple of modifications I made to make it fit that hole. I'm going to transfer that back to my chunk of metal that's hiding down here. This guy. And going to make another couple of cuts. And hopefully it'll slide right in and do exactly what I want it to do. We're going to find out. You remember, measure twice, cut once. Or cut plenty of times, and no matter how many times you measure it, whatever. We'll figure it out. Okay, I just wanted to show this before I tack it in. I've got it... The template made good work of it. I can't really see much on that side. I cleaned off all the rusty, crappy scale. I've got it sucked up tight with a couple of can't twist clamps. I've got it butted up against the body bushing as best I can. There is some weld. There is some minor curvature to this frame. But got some clamp work. I'm probably going to tack on this end, tack a few places down the line, hit it at that end, go to the other side, tack the inside of the frame, tack at the downside of the torque box, which you may or may not be able to see, but that's the plan at this moment. Now, question for the structural guys. Is it better to stitch or is it better to continuous weld? I've heard conflicting things both ways. Some say stitch welding is plenty good for chassis work. I've heard some people say, no, absolutely, weld the crap out of it everywhere it's possible. So, structural guys, tell me what you think below in the comments. Alright, just climbed out from under the car playing with ye old titanium metal glue gun. Garage door's open because I filled my garage with smoke. You guys know what it's like welding through some slightly crusty crap. But those who know me, if some is good, more is better, too much is just right. I continuous welded that piece in. Right or wrong, it's what I did. There was a factory stamping in the frame. Plug welded that in just because I could. It's like, I'm there, you might as well. So let me turn the camera around. I'll show you guys what it looks like. Some of my welds look great because they were at the very end of what I was doing. Yeah, apparently I need a lot more practice with overhead and vertical welding. Those don't look so good. They're going to hold. They don't look good at all. But my flat weld at a normal kind of angle looks great. I'm pleased with it. I'll show you what I got in just a minute. I'll keep the lights low so you don't look too hard at the welds. All right, here we are back in the wheel tub. You know, it's kind of warm under here after doing that much welding, and my camera does not want to focus. But welded it in. Let's get that clamp out of the way. Ooh, doggy, that's warm. So, welded that one in. Looks pretty decent on the top side. Bottom side, okay, you ready? I'm going to give you a look. All right, did you get that? Yeah, I'm not too proud of them welds either, but that one stayed up. Holy Grail reference. So yeah, coming out. Just in case anybody's going to ask a question, I'm using a 240 volt titanium hobo freight welder. It actually welds quite nice. And I picked up this YesWelder 2.0 Welding Helmet Pro. Don't know what we can see through this. Oop, let's move that. This is advertised as having the true color shield. It's a lot bluer than the traditional green stuff. Whoa, camera just went all funky. Who knows? All right. So, anyway, that's what we got. Leave you with a glance of that. Oh, yeah, I did have one more thing to talk about. Yeah. I like the Mechanix Impact gloves. But had an issue where, you know, these are practically new and they got consumed in the line of duty. Don't know why my camera is acting funny, but, you know, we'll live with it. Oh, there we go. But yeah, sliced up my new gloves. These are practically new, but, you know, I'd rather wreck the pair of gloves than have that happen to my finger. One last look at the car. Thanks for watching.